Hello, YouTube, and welcome, Diecast family, to another Jammer Time episode. And today we have the Chevy Chevelle. And the first one is going to be a Cool Classics release, the 1970 Chevy Chevelle SS. This ain't quite a Spectroflame green. This is more of like a yellow, I think. Pretty close to a Spectroflame green. I think there is 5 color releases of it in the Cool Classics. It looks like I got 3 of them here. Got this one in Spectroflame purple. I don't know if these, no, I think these were Spectroflames maybe, or I can't remember. They had some kind of special paint. Definitely looks freaking awesome in the purple. I won't be showing my favorite Chevy Chevelle from Hot Wheels. I keep that up in my display over here. Right there. Those are all my Chevy Chevelles. The 1970 Chevy Chevelle SS Custom. And we got a black release. I actually had to get 2 of these. The first one I got had a big scratch across here. And I opened it up out of the blister. But these pinstripes or racing stripes on here, it must have been painted on after the fact. But if you took your fingernail, you'd be able to scratch it right off. So you gotta be really careful with these ones. I almost feel like this was a Hot Wheels 100%, but one of the 100% that came in a blister. Not one of the ones that came in an acrylic box. But got real riders on it. And this was a Christmas release at Target or something. See the snowflakes on the hood? Really cool. Like greenish, yellowish color. Really like how it's a satin. Has a real riders. Metal base. Definitely probably my favorite Chevelle is this 70s. Besides my favorite casting, which I might as well just show you. If you're a subscriber to my channel, you already know it's one that I just gave away a super treasure hunt of. But it says 1970 Chevy Chevelle SS. But this is a really rare Toys R Us color exclusive. These are pretty darn hard to find. But anyways, back to the jammer. I did have a couple I needed to add to the jammer that I have here. We got a blue Mainline. Like a metallic blue paint. Which the camera is not doing it justice. It really does look really good and with the naked eye, but on camera, for some reason, it's really highlighting that metallic look. It does not look nearly that metallic with the naked eye. Got another really cool release. Satin black, some red flames. Pretty awesome one there. Love me anything in a satin black. And we have one here in like a satin gray. Pretty sure this one was Fast and Furious release. Have another one sitting here that I just got out of the 5-pack. It's going to go in the jammer now. And see, they're got different wheels on them. Completely different color gray. This is like a metallic gray, but it's still a satin color. And this is just a flat gray, which I really like. Kind of like a traditional Hot Wheels 5-spoke. And then this one, I think, has a new traditional 5-spoke. Which it does. And this one's really awesome. Just a really nice, clean look for the car. Almost like say this is a Fast and Furious release. It's hard to say, they've released so many in Fast and Furious. Then we have an orange variation of it. Which I might have pulled out of a loose bin at a flea market, but I don't think I did. A lot of these older ones like this, I cracked them all open. I bought them carded. I mean, this side's perfect. But you can see this side has a, which I've got Hot Wheels brand new that the graphics were worse than that on. Besides that, there's not a chip on it, so I don't think I got it from a loose bin. Got way more detail than what I'm used to from a mainline Hot Wheels. You got the door and the lock. Then you got the hood pins up here. That looks like it says something that I can't read because I can't. 454, there you go. I could read it. How about that? And we have the same exact one, but in a really, really awesome green color. Really digging this green color. And we got another 1970 Chevelle SS. Guess the casting is the same, but I'm looking at it, it really does look the same. This has real riders and a plastic base, which is kind of unusual. Usually if they have real riders, they have a metal base. That's definitely plastic. Awesome, awesome satin black top on it, though. Don't know how you could see out that windshield very well. Lots of badging on the windshield, which kind of cool. I like it. I like. Lots of badging on the back. Awesome detail on this. I think this was a Target's Editor's Choice, it was called. I'm not positive, but I almost like to say this was an Editor's Choice. Got a convertible variation, which is kind of strange. It's my only convertible variation I have. This got to be the 1970. Looks the same. Does it even say? Yeah, 1970 Chevy Chevelle SS. How about that? And we got a bunch of Chevelle wagons, which I think is a 1970. Yep, 1970 Chevy Chevelle wagon. Got this one in blue. No idea when it was released, but I got one here in red that's sitting here waiting to go in the jammer. Looks to be the same color. Different color, but same release, different colorway. And this one is really cool. I don't know what it is, but I really like it in all yellow. Nice detail. And it looks like we have that one in a blue too. Looks really good in the blue. I don't know. Comment down below, blue or yellow. And they both look pretty cool. And I got a third colorway in gold. Blue, yellow, or gold. Cast your vote down below. And maybe my favorite release of it. It's this white hearse one. I don't know what it is about it, but I really just like the look of it. I mean, would you just look at that? And the next one looks like we have two color releases of. Got a gray one. Metallic silver or metallic gray with some green flames. Pretty cool. And we got a yellow one with black flames. Cast your vote on them too. I think I like the gray one. And the next one, holy cow, I mean Hot Wheels. They were just killing it with these ones, but man, look at that. Something tells me this probably was the first colorway. This one in red. Daredevil, Hot Wheels. That probably means this blue one that has number 2 on it must be the second release of it, huh? Man, they missed their mark on this one. They could have had a Target release as number 3 and a Z-Mac as number 4 and just really made people go after them and pay a premium. Because here's number 3 in silver. But I think my favorite is going to be this number 4 Daredevil in dark green. Check that baby out. I like that. That looks pretty damn good in the green and the yellow like that. I like it. Might as well put them back in order. So let me flip the jammer around and let's check out the cars on the other side of the jammer. What we got? Did you look at that? Looks like a bunch more Chevelles. And of course I dropped a couple again. Wonder how many times we're going to do that in these episodes. Well, first one that just decided to plop its way out of there. Going to be a 64 Chevelle SS. I didn't know they had SSs in 64. 64 I thought 64 was when the GTO came out and was like considered the first sports car. But you know, I think there is Chevelles and Novas from 64. Oh man. Oh man. Would you just look at that one? Satin black, red flames. Man, that thing looks freaking mean. Yeah, it looks like I'm only going to have 3 of this one. So the last one I have of this one is going to be this, I don't even know what color that is. Teal? Green? I don't know. But next, we're going to have a 1967 Chevelle SS. And we have another release. This is a pretty cool release. I actually like this release. Leap year. This was a leap year release. I think it came on like its own special card. I think they still came in the cases. More common than a super. Get it? It's the 29th day. Leap year, leap day. And we have this one. No idea what release it's from, but it's in a really cool, like, satin blue color. Then we have a Z-Mac release, but it's kind of strange. I don't have any others, like any other color of this release. Just the Z-Mac variation. Feel like I should have a couple colorway variations of this one, but I don't. Where are they at? Oh, I'm not sure when this was a Z-Mac. I think Z-Macs came out in 2012 or something, so they're already on like their 11th year. Got the moon eyes. Oh, you know what? Yeah, there was a black one and a yellow one, I think. I actually think this is from like 2014. And they'll be over my Moon Eyes collection. That's where they're at. So I do have the colorways, I think. I could be wrong. I can't even remember what I ate this morning for breakfast, so. And we got this one. A little rust going on up here. This one I probably definitely picked up out of a loose bin or something at a flea market. I'd only pick up cars out of the loose bins at a flea market that if I've never seen them or if they're really hard to get ones or they had to be in pretty damn good shape too. They couldn't have been beat up. A little bit more rust on the front wheel. And we got a blue variation of it. Now the next one coming up. And of course, it doesn't have a model on the bottom. Don't you love it when they do that? At least put the car on there. Damn it. But man, this one is freaking awesome. This was a T hunt. Now, this is also a super treasure hunt. This is from the year when the T hunts and the super treasure hunts looked the same. But the super treasure hunt, this paint on the side would have been like a Spectra Flame, and then it would have had a set of real riders. So this is actually just a treasure hunt and not the super. But still, really freaking awesome treasure hunt. Wish they would come out with treasure hunts like this nowadays. Really awesome treasure hunts. And then have the super with Spectra Flame paint and real riders. Just my opinion. But yeah, it was pretty cool era when Hot Wheels would do that. And the next one we have is going to be art car, but it actually kind of makes sense the way they did it. And this is going to be the 1969 Chevelle SS 396. This one's one of my favorite colors from Hot Wheels is purple color. I love it, even though it's all covered up. But for some reason, this ugly orange reddish base, these funky ass tires, and this really wild paint scheme, for some reason, kind of works on this damn thing. I don't know what it is. Looks like a demolition derby car or something to me. Like something somebody painted up to have in Cletus in cars. I don't know. Next one's a really awesome release. These white rims, wheels look freaking good on this. Love the paint job on this one. And got another blue release. Might like this one just a little bit more. Nice metallic paint. Full detail. Probably a Fast and Furious release, but I have no clue. Actually, Fast and Furious releases, I think, have to have the license on the bottom. Or not, it has Hot Wheels, it has Mattel. 69 Chevelle SS 396 TMGM. TMGM. Maybe that's it. Do they all say that? Yeah, they all say it, I think. Just never noticed it. What does TMGM stand for? Yeah, it does. They all have it. TMGM. Never noticed that before. I just noticed how it says Super Sport on the back, too. That's pretty fancy. And we have a metallic black. Some blue flames. Pretty cool, though. I like E. And I have a yellow one. Not hating it. Not hating it. And we have a black metallic one. Then the next 4 of them are all going to have real riders. Got this gray one here, which I think both of these were Fast and Furious releases. They came out 2 separate times. I think the first time this one came out, they were selling for like 45 bucks on eBay. And then like a year or two later, they released it again. So they're pretty much identical. I mean, they're the same exact color, it looks like, which usually two different releases will have slightly different color paint, just slightly. These look pretty dead on. Oh, yeah, same rims and tires. Probably, they got one mirror on one side. I don't think any of the other castings have one mirror on one side. And then the bottom, I think we see a difference at all. That one has a M11. This one doesn't have nothing like that. Besides that, they're identical. Maybe that's the only way to tell the two releases apart. Of course, the first release probably ain't 45 bucks now. Then we have another one in red, which I'm pretty sure this is a Fast and Furious release. I can't remember. Was this a 2-pack? Did this come in a 2-pack or something? I can't remember now. Love me a Chevelle with some real riders. Then the last Chevy Chevelle I have to show you for this Jammer Time episode, it's going to be this orange release, which might be a Boulevard release. I'm sorry, I had to say something besides a Fast and Furious release, but yes, I do believe this one might be a Boulevard. But as always, thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comments which one was your favorite Chevy Chevelle. Somebody recommended this video this week, so that's why I did the Chevelles. You can always comment down below a car you would like to see in the Jammer Time episode, and maybe next week it will be the one I highlight. So always comment, and as always, have an awesome day.